What's up, my mind your money business folks? It's me yet again with another video. Today's stock market news. Excuse me while I adjust the camera. But either way, it says here, as always, hopefully you're in the market and not trying to time the market, because that is simply impossible to do. So it says here, the S&P 500, Nasdaq fall amid Fed rate uncertainty as Trump mulls Iran move. So what happened? Let's see. It says the U.S. stocks closed the session mixed on Friday as investors navigated a flurry of developments across multiple fronts. A Fed governor floated the possibility of interest rate cuts by July, and President Trump put off a decision on whether he would authorize a U.S. strike in Iran. Okay, so that's the mulling over part, right? So the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose just above the flat line. The S&P 500 slipped 0.2%, while the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite fell 0.5%. All three major averages were little change for the shortened holiday trading week. So chip stocks took a hit on Friday after Wall Street Journal report indicated the U.S. wants to revoke waivers from top global semiconductor manufacturers used for assessing American technology in China. Nvidia fell around 1.1%. So meanwhile, Trump has introduced a self-imposed 2-week time limit on deciding whether to enter the Middle East conflict via a message relayed on Thursday by the White House press secretary. While the move added another layer of uncertainty to an already cautious market, it also opened a window for diplomacy to persuade Iran to negotiate, an idea its president rejected strongly on Friday. So eyes are now on European efforts to get Iran back to the table and avert further escalation in tensions. Foreign ministers from France, the UK, and Germany held talks in Geneva with their Iranian counterparts. Meanwhile, Fed Governor Chris Waller on Friday floated the possibility of rate cuts in July, arguing recent inflation data had been tamed even amid the introduction of Trump's tariffs. The central bank held interest rates steady this week, and the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell reiterated that policymakers are not rushing to ease, leading to a fresh attack from Trump. So Waller's comments led to a slight uptick in bets on July cut, though most traders are betting on the next cut coming in September, according to CME Group. And that's it for today. Not much has changed. That was quick and easy. So let's see what the market did. So my information technology ETF, FTEC, lost 85 cents today, closing out at $186.53. Palantir lost $2.66 today, closing out at $137.30. Tesla gained 11 cents, closing out at $322.16 today. Broadcom lost 68 cents, closing out at $249.99. My S&P 500 ETF, SPLG, lost 19 cents today, closing out at $70.09. Nvidia lost $1.63 today, closing out at $143.85. Apple gained $4.42 today, closing out at $201. Microsoft lost lost $2.84, closing out at $477.40. And Amazon lost $2.83 today, closing out at $209.69. And that's it for today's market news, people. Short and simple, just like this week, short, because of the Juneteenth holiday. As always, as I in my videos, I talk about getting out of debt, how important that is. Get out of credit card debt, get out of car loan debt, get out of personal loan debt, get out of student loan debt, get out of all forms of debt. Because it's keeping you from taking advantage of the money that you work for and investing it properly. So get out of debt. And after you've tackled your debt, but before you can get out of debt, you need to create a plan. And that plan should be your budget. So your budget is where you sit down, you tell your money each month where it's going, each week, each month, however you pay your bills. You tell your money where to go with your budget so you can stop trying to figure out where it went before the end of the month, right? And then after you pay off all of your bills, make sure that you have 3 to 6 months of living expenses set aside. You have money put up for your kids' college fund. You also invest at least 15% of your income into your retirement. And then if you have a mortgage, you can use all that money that you were utilizing to pay off all of your debt. Now you can roll that to your mortgage to pay off your mortgage in 5 to 7 years. And then after your mortgage is paid off, you can do what you want to do. You may retire early. You can invest more money. You can give away money. You just have more freedom. So yeah, get out of debt, people. Think about it. Get out of debt. Oh, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I pretending to be one. So any and all information on my channel is for entertainment purposes only, and it reflects my opinion as I read the stock market news, and I may give my opinion on things like stocks I buy and stocks maybe you should consider to buy. Getting out of debt is just my opinion. It's a good thing to do. Right? But please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your hard-earned money, just in case you're not comfortable doing so yourself. So yeah, so you guys have a blessed weekend. Take care of yourself. Peace.